was wondering, would you like to be in my next short film?
Yeah. If I'm available and you think I can pull it off, sure.
Cool.
What's the story about?
The funny thing is, I don't know what the story's about yet, but all I know is that I'm going to act in it, and my character is going to make out with your character. That way we can finally address this sexual tension that's been between us, and you don't even have to feel guilty about cheating on your girlfriend.
So you want to use your film as an excuse to make out with me? As much as I would like to make out with you, I would feel like we were doing something bad.
Well, I mean, you do realize that your girlfriend spends her whole days in her studio painting nude models. Of course, she typically picks like the most gorgeous male models that she can find, and I'm sure she has to get like really close to them, touch them, make sure they take the right pose.
You're ridiculous.
Anyways, she spends like her days with these gorgeous guys alone in her studio, and this is totally okay with you, but you can't make out with me in a fiction film in front of a whole film crew.
Well, if I was a professional actor, but I'm not. And besides, she doesn't make out with her models.
Seriously, if this was really just about making out with you, I wouldn't go through all this freaking trouble of getting together a film crew, writing the good script, getting location, permits, money, all that stuff. Like, that's way too complicated. I'd just get you drunk. And then, you know, I'd try to seduce you. Think about it this way. You'd be doing it for the sake of art.
Hey, everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I found out I didn't get into medical school, again. And it's all because I went to art school to please my parents, you know. I never should have gone, ruined my grade point average, because, you know, you can't get 95% on an art project, but you can get 95% on a bio exam. And I took all of my makeup courses, like the sciences you need to get into med school, and I aced them all, but it's that goddamn art school thing that's ruining my GPA, and I'm stuck working in this stupid mascot job for my uncle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I just unloaded all of that. I don't even know you.
It's cool. I asked. That sucks. I don't know if I should say this. I definitely don't want to add salt to the wound, but ironically, I just found out I got into med school. And the thing is, I really don't want to be a doctor. I'm just doing it to shut up my control freak of a father, so funny to be meeting you, I guess.
Yeah.
You want a beer?
Yeah.
There you go.
Cheers.
So, tell me, what else does your control freak of a dad do?
Well, he's basically handpicked every girlfriend I've ever had. For some reason, he always wants me to go with models. He thinks it's a good move for me. It's like he wants to impress his socialite friends, and he thinks a gorgeous woman is the way to go. Like, beauty is the only thing a chick can bring to the table. Or maybe he's a perv, and he's living vicariously through me.
That's weird. But it's kind of cool, the whole model thing is kind of...
No, the thing is, I'm gay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Have you come out to your dad? How old are you?
I'm 18, and yeah, I told him. It feels kind of like he's in denial. He thinks I'm gonna grow out of it or something.
Are you gonna have any more of your beer? You only took a sip.
No, it's good. It's good. I can't drink too much alcohol. I'm afraid I'll get cirrhosis of the liver.
I don't think you have to worry about that at your age.
Can't be too cautious, really.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Shoot.
Why do gay guys have lisps? I mean, is it from sucking cock? No, that wouldn't make sense because girls suck cock and they don't have lisps. I'm sorry, is this offensive to you? I've been seeing this girl who likes to talk about sex a lot. I think she's rubbing off on me.
No offense taken. I don't know, man. I think some of them do it to be easily recognized amongst themselves. Some people just seem to naturally talk that way, but I don't know. All I know is I don't talk like that. What the heck is that?
It's the girl I was telling you about.
Gotta love a chick who delivers message via drone.
She reminding you to pick up milk at the store or something?
She's wet and she wants to fuck.
Guess you better get going then.
I was 5 and he was 6. We played on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down. Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up, I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play bang, bang. I shot you down, bang, bang. You hit the ground, bang, bang. That awful sound, bang, bang. My baby shot me down.
That's pretty good.
You know, I can see your nipples.
And that's a problem because, what, you find it distracting or something?
Well, I could just... It's just kind of hard not to look there.
Well, maybe that's exactly where I want you to look. That way, I'm free to stare at your crotch and try to figure out how big your cock is without you noticing that I'm staring.
We've had sex. You know exactly how big my cock is. You know what it looks like.
Fair enough.
I thought size didn't matter.
That's just something people say to be nice. It actually does. I mean, don't get me wrong. Is it the only factor? Of course not. I'll gladly choose a smaller cock attached to a better lover than the opposite. But it really depends, like, on just how small are we talking about? Just this microscopic or just slightly below average? And then, of course, it depends on the size of your pussy because, you know, tiny cock, really tight pussy, all good. Huge cock, tiny pussy, not so good.
Oh my god.
You get the gist.
Yeah, I get the gist. That reminds me of a story my sister told me once, actually. She was out at a bar and there was a guy all the girls wanted to get with. He was a athlete, like a famous athlete or something, I don't know. Anyways, she got him and she brought him back to her place. They were making out, things escalated, and he took off his clothes and he actually had a really small dick. And so she excuses herself and she goes into the bathroom, grabs all of her stuff, and then sneaks out the back. Do you have any idea how fucked up that is? I mean, what that does to a guy's ego?
That's really fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff you're saying about cock size, is it so you can get the upper hand with me? Are you trying to make me feel insecure or impress me because you're so overtly sexual and assertive and cool and rad? Am I supposed to be impressed? Is that what you want me to be?
No, dude, I'm sorry. Okay, I should have said this right off the bat, but I love your cock.
Oh my god.
It's amazing. It's like the perfect size for me. So I'm really sorry if my rambling made you think otherwise, okay? It was really not about impressing you, though.
It's just that I'm not used to girls that talk as straight as you do when it comes to sex, and I can't help but not like the fact that everybody can see your nipples, because I don't want the average guy to be able to get off on seeing you naked. I'd like to think that that's a special privilege that only I have.
It's kind of cute that you're being like all possessive, but there's also something not so cute about it.
What do you mean?
Well, how do I explain this? It's kind of the kind of attitude that perpetuates, like, society's attempt to control women's sexuality. Like, okay, so we're fucking, and that's really fine, but it doesn't mean that you own my body.
Does everything have to be a political debate with you? Does it all have to be so important? I just wanted you to know that I could see your nipples in case you were oblivious. Besides, I was having much more fun doing it like this.
Oh, I know someone else who would love to be tickled by you.
Who?
Well, you know, Alex, that 19-year-old guy. He totally has the hots for you.
No, he does not. We are just passionate about the same things. I don't get a sexual vibe from him, and he's a decade younger than me.
I actually think you should fuck him. I mean, I know you've been curious about trying sex with guys.
What are you talking about? How can you suggest that I fuck somebody else? Wouldn't you be jealous?
Maybe a little bit, but seriously, I think that when you truly love someone, you should want the best for them. I really want you to have the most fulfilling life possible, and I know that you love me. I don't think you having sex with him would change that. And people understand, like, how you can love more than one person when it comes to friends and family. What I don't understand is why we've somehow convinced ourselves that when it comes to sexual encounters or relationships, they demand some kind of exclusivity.
And, you know, I'm not talking about having a gazillion lovers or anything. That's really not the point. I just think it might not be a bad idea to question traditional models.
Ugh. I forgot this thing's probably been on a whole bunch of different people's heads.
Relax. I'm the only
It's
one
all
who
it
wears
takes to catch some rare incurable disease, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have any incurable diseases, and I'm the only one who wears it. Did you listen to that music I told you about? The Steve Reich album?
You mean octet music for large ensemble violin face?
What did you think?
I never heard it.
You're such a goof.
No, seriously, it was amazing. It was like I blasted it in my room, and it put me in a sort of hypnotic trance. I can't believe that was live.
I know.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, they say he's a pioneer of minimalist music, but I don't know. His music is so rich and so complex that...
Yeah, it's like there's nothing minimal about the impact of it.
Right.
Shit. I think a mosquito just got me. Those things carry malaria, you know, West Nile virus.
I really don't think medical school is the right place for you, Alex. Hygiene. Why you gotta learn about hygiene?
It's supposed to be poetic or funny, because I'm kind of allergic to puns.
You try making up a song on the fly. It's not that easy.